Hello everybody, welcome back. Jiujitsu2000 here today. I'm back and I got an interesting video for you. I recently have been asked a question about the Pocket Rocket 2 stove from MSR and will it fit in a Stanley cook set. So right now I've got the Stanley, I think this is called the cook and store set. This is the one that's up to 30 ounces. This is the one that comes with the green container and the 3 smaller containers inside. Don't confuse this with the prep and cook set. The prep and cook set is much larger than this one. So inside you can see that I have a 4-ounce fuel canister as well as the Pocket Rocket 2. So when you put them together like this, they fit down there real nice, very convenient, and then you have enough room to put, you know, a bandana or something down on top of that for filtering your water. So that's one option. I'm going to take this a little further and I want to talk about the very popular Stanley camp cook set, I think is what they call this one. This one I put a nesting cup around it, and I really like the nesting cup option. But these, you can find these at Walmart. They're about 14 bucks, and this is one of the best sets that you can buy, in my opinion. It's a really nice set. So you have 2 cups there, and then you have the pot. You take the 4-ounce canister and you put it with the black part down, or the Lindell style valve part down. You can see that it'll actually fit in there, and then the stove will also fit in there too. Of course, you have room for a bandana and things like that. If you don't want the thing rattling around, you put a bandana on each side and it stops the rattle, and you have a very nice contained set. And along with the nesting cup around that, you don't need these cups anymore because you have a nesting cup, you have a fuel canister, and a stove. And the pot supports on the Pocket Rocket 2 will hold this pot, no problem. It'll sit right on there. Plus you've got the little recess on the bottom of both of these cook sets if you're going to be using the Vienna stove or the Fancy Feast stove. So they work good for that. The next cook set that I'm going to look at is this one, made by Stanley, and I'm not quite sure what this is called. I think it's the Stanley Mountain something cook set, and it's the one that has the insulated cup that comes inside. Bear with me here. And it's, you take the lid off. It does not come with the green cup. That was something that I put in there extra. But this is the pot. It holds 24 ounces up to that line, and I think I've had like up to these buttons, don't quote me, but I'm wanting to say I had 32 ounces of water up to these notches, but don't quote me on that. But this is a really nice cook set as well. So let's take a look and see if the Stanley will fit in there, or excuse me, if the MSR Pocket Rocket will fit in there. So let's take a look. We can take the fuel canister. I've already played with this, so I already know the answer. We can put it with the bottom side facing up, and then we also have room for the stove. You can pretty much orient the stove in there just about any way you want. Now the downside here is the lid's not going to fit. See that? So we'd have to put it down in a different orientation. Still not going to work. Okay. So, but you can if you put this thing lengthwise like that, you can put this over the top, and that'll keep things together, you know, from falling apart and you're losing your stove and stuff like that. You also have room for your bandana to go in there, but unfortunately you don't have room for the lid. Okay. Now if you were to take the internal cup out, let's take a look and see what happens there. Take that fits down in there. You can also set this down in there, but it's still, you know, you can still see that it's not going to fit in there. So not completely. And sideways, there's just not enough room in here to fit this thing sideways like this, like we did on the other pot, because the other pot was wider in diameter, so it facilitated those to fit in there. Okay, worked pretty good. But on this pot, the one with the insulated cup that goes inside, it's just not, even if I put it down with the concave side up and maybe try to get it in there, it's just not going to fit. Okay, so I thought that would help you out. Hope this answers your question, and I want to say thank you for stopping by. And again, I hope this helped you out. Please feel free to leave your comments down below and let me know what you think. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Now my cook set of choice obviously is this one with this stove. I think it works good. That's what I usually keep it in. It's a nice snug fit, and this pot is big enough to do quite a bit of cooking, and you also have your handle there as well. So either of these two, in my opinion, is a very solid option. So thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave your comments down below, like this video, and share it. And we'll talk at you next time. Later.